Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Biasan from Alstan, and this time we are going to learn how to compute basic statistics in R. Now let's say you want to calculate like mean, median, standard deviation, variance, correlation, or covariance. How to do that in R? Well, it's easy. Let me first list the functions and then we try some examples. For the function of mean, it is mean. That is a function for mean. For median, for the standard deviation, for the variance, is the function. For the correlation, is the function. And for the covariance, that is the function. Now, let's try some examples. One example. Okay. Now say if you have a vector x with values say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 10, and then 22 and 27. Oops, sorry. Remember that R is case sensitive. Okay, it's very sensitive with symbols. Now we have our object x, which is a vector with values 0, 1, 2, and so on. Okay, let's compute for the mean of it. The mean of x is, here we go, for the standard deviation of x, for the median of x, and for the variance of x. That's how easy it is. Okay. Now we can use the functions cor and cov for correlation and covariance if we only have one vector. And so let's define another one. Say we have a vector y with values 1, 6, 3, 2, 8, 10, 13, 5, 9. Okay. Now we can compute for our covariance and correlation because we have two vectors that we need to compare. Okay. So cov of x, y, there we go, for correlation of x and y, there you go. Now, for example, if you mistaken to input a number in your say vector x instead of 27, say you input a character which is not a number. Okay, how to handle it if we are going to compute for the mean of it. Okay, say you have here not a number. Okay, you mistaken to press, you wasn't able to input this 27 and there's you input what is a character which is not a number. If you enter that and if you compute for the mean of that, you will get not a number. Now you can actually override this behavior by setting NA that Rn equals true, which tells R to ignore NA values or not a number values. Okay? So type in mean x and then NA Rn equals true. If you enter that, you can get now your mean by ignoring the NA or not a number. Okay? Not a number values. And as well as for this standard deviation, you can compute for those. There you go. Now the mean and standard deviation functions are smart about data frames because they understand that each column is a different variable, so they calculate their statistics for each column individually. Okay. Now let's have a data frame. Type in data. There we go. So there are many data frames here. And so we choose one of it. So let's try this trees, data frame trees. So just type in frame trees. And these are the data in trees. Now let's compute for the mean of curve, height, and volume. How is that? Well, just type in mean and then trees. There you go. You have now your mean for girth, height, and volume. And just ignore this warning message. I don't know why I got this. For standard deviation, it is just the same. There you go. You have your standard deviation for girth, height, and volume. Now, variance function understands data frames too. However, it calculates the covariance between the columns of data frame and returns the covariance matrix for covariance. So if you type in cov of trees or the covariance of trees, you get this covariance matrix. Okay. Yes, that is for covariance. Sorry, we are actually trying to solve for variance, which I just explained earlier. And that is actually the same with our covariance matrix here above. And this one is for variance function. We should also compute for the covariance matrix. For the correlation, we have core and then trees. There you go. And so those are the basic statistics computation in R. Thanks for watching.